What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. It's Monday night, so we're going to have our regular show talking about Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. Normally, we have some trailers, but man, there's nothing out.
We're going through a dry spell with the trailers, right?
Well, I mean, we're supposed to get the Mandalorian Grogu coming out tomorrow.
Why couldn't it be today?
Exactly. I want my stuff now. What is wrong with you?
I want it now right there.
That's funny. But we're still gonna do that. I think Night of Seven Kingdoms was one of the best shows I've seen recently. I cannot wait to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Tank?
Hey, Tank.
What's going on?
It's like, yeah, no, I understand. I had a 14-hour day today, so
yeah, no, I know you were like
14-hour day.
I know you're gonna be busy for a little while.
So regardless, glad to be here with you guys talking about all this fun stuff. Am I the only one that saw Crime 101? Just me?
Yeah. I think so, and that's my fault. That was my fault for just A, being sick at the end of the weekend, and B, being way too comfortable when I stopped being sick.
Was it good? I haven't heard anything about it, or I haven't really paid attention, I should say.
It was fine.
It was just fine. Passable.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. That's why I looked at it, I was watching it, I was just like, okay. I mean, I wasn't disinterested, but I will say there were times where I was watching it and I was thinking maybe I should I don't know. I wasn't afraid to go get some popcorn. But it was stuff that happened the entire time. The story was pretty good. Everything was on point. It just I don't know. There's something missing from it.
I'm hoping maybe like midweek, like Wednesday or something like that, I can find time to go see it. Possibly even tomorrow. So, because I know I want to knock out some stuff during the afternoon time. So I definitely want to see it because I like a good heist movie.
Tomorrow we have Cross, right? Saturday. Oh, not Saturday. It's next. Is it the 23rd? Or 21st? The 23rd that we have Paradise. Is it the Monday?
I thought it was the 24th. No,
the 23rd.
It's 23rd. So I thought it was Monday. The 23rd.
With the first 3 episodes.
So that's a lot.
The first 3 out of 8. So you're getting almost the first half.
Mm-hmm. But isn't that kind of what we got with Cross?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the first? No, it was the first 3.
First 3.
First 3. So I mean, if that's something that we're going to do, if there's someone they're trying to gauge and bring people in, then I understand them doing that. So I mean, that's kind of the idea. Trying to get you drawn in, reset the scene, understand what the season is, and then hop right in. So and we have to do it now. It's a good
formula. If you're going to drop them weekly, anywhere between the first 2 to 3 episodes is a good hook. I kind of like that they do that.
I'm trying to see if it was a specific time.
Because if it's just like Eastern, 8 Central.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully it's in the morning, but I Hulu usually doesn't do that.
No.
And I'll tell you what, too. Like ever since I revisited Paradise, so I rewatched the whole thing over a couple of days. Week before last, I just rewatched it from the beginning. I'm even more excited.
Dude, it's gonna be the world building is phenomenal.
The world building's incredible, and just I'm so interested in how they're gonna expand it from here, and the trailers are showing just enough to reignite your excitement if you were a loyal watcher.
And Sterling K. Brown is amazing in himself. He's just amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through some of these comments real quick because we're way behind. What's good, fellas? What's up, Fernando? What up, Collector? He said, they should put a little cell phone icon on the ones that's the phone version. We do.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Fernando says, last night's Night of Seven Kingdoms episode was fire, one of the best so far. These last 2 are great, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Collector says, yeah, it was. I forgot what happened from the book of the end. I was shocked. It was shocking to me. Yeah, I was shocked. I knew eventually it had to happen, but I was surprised the way it happened. Like he was,
it was
everything. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fernando, did you hear what happened to Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt? And their likenesses, someone made an AI video of them, and Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise are suing the AI company, and they sent a cease and desist letter immediately.
Yeah, no, Disney.
I saw it.
Disney did with their, because somebody did another one with like, was it Wolverine or something? It was somebody fighting.
They've done a bunch of Wolverine ones with Hugh Jackman's likeness. Like they've done ones of him fighting the Hulk. They have one of him fighting Thanos. There's a bunch of Hugh Jackman Wolverine ones.
Because there's that, and then now we're getting the big stuff Mama Bear probably knows, where the Snyderverse like fandom is trying to bring back the Snyderverse,
restore the AI, Snyderverse
with AI, and that's becoming a big problem because is Warner Brothers gonna be like, no, like, are the actors gonna be like, don't use my likeness, so yeah, so that's gonna be interesting to see where, because they did a Henry Cavill Superman versus Darkseid, and it was an AI fight.
You should do the same thing they did. These are the things why we have animated stuff. This is why you have animated Superman saying, oh, I can't wait to fight you, and I finally not hold back, because 75% of the time I'm holding back almost all my power, and I could go crazy on you. That's the whole point.
Yeah. The AI stuff is getting wild.
It's getting a little, well, not even a little. It's getting pretty out of hand. Let's keep it a buck.
So it sounds like negotiation between Warner Brothers and Paramount are back on. Netflix deal might be dead.
I don't think I think it's Warner Brothers trying to get more money out of Netflix, because now if they reopen negotiation with Paramount, Netflix has the first right to at the very least match it, if not beat it. So yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like, is Warner Brothers is trying to get more money from Netflix.
I think that they see the writing on the wall and realize that in America right now, the way things are being run, you can't get past the government. I mean, this big government, this is crazy, because you don't usually want big government, for these things where they're being involved in all aspects of life. The original idea for Republican is that you have little government. And now we have this thing going on where everyone, I mean, everything involved in sports, involved in movies, involved in TV shows, involved in deals, they're involved in everything. So that's big government. That's crazy. That's coming under this administration. Just weird.
Everything's opposite. But I see more somebody, anyone but Paramount. I agree with that. Anyone but Paramount. Paramount will destroy so many things, man.
But can we do anything? I mean, it's literally
no. But like what Mama Bear said, it's probably gonna come down to the stockholders and be a vote. I think in some way. And I think most voters will go with Netflix, like she's saying. But you have a few of the bigger ones. You for sure have a few of the bigger holders, kind of saying, at least look at Paramount. But
I'm not sure that this matters. It is about money. We already know. We know it's about money, but it's also about, is the deal going to get finalized?
Yeah. I know. Was it Ted Sarandos, whatever, the CEO from Netflix? He was in front of like whatever committee, whatever Congress committee, talking about possible merger and this and that. So. And I know I'm pretty sure Mama Bear saw that, where he came out and said under oath to the American government that Superman did not perform well. That it didn't do well.
It underperformed is what
it underperformed.
Underperformed.
Yeah. So I was like, can't argue against that anymore. So yeah, but
so, we might get the Mando Grogu trailer tomorrow. If we do, we might have to go live and talk about it if it comes out. That's just what
I'm good with that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, we're getting it tomorrow. Good trailer. Hope it's a good trailer because right now I feel like there's no anticipation for it. No one even cares that's coming out to the point where me and Brandman were talking off screen. What movies come out? Like we don't even know. Is that the most important movie that comes out in May?
Because that's, if memory serves me correctly, and stop me if I'm wrong, Mando and Grogu is a Memorial Day release, no? Or is it earlier in May?
I thought it was a 20.
I think it's like late May, right?
It's late May. It's late.
Okay.
It's definitely late May.
So, May
22.
You could kind of consider it a big summer tentpole movie. One of the big ones to kick it all off. You'd think there would be a little bit more advertisement. It's not too far away, if we're being honest.
No, it's not. It really. I mean, we're looking at these numbers like right away. You should be anticipating these movies.
Yeah, we're talking about almost 3 months exactly. In a Star Wars movie, despite what we think of the state of the Star Wars universe, it's big. People are going to pay for it.
It's coming for sure.
And the Mandalorian has enough. Yeah, and the Mandalorian has enough goodwill, but you'd think we'd get something.
Is it possible that? So here are the main movies: Devil Wears Prada 2, okay, Mortal Kombat. We really don't care about Obsession, The Mandalorian, Grogu. Is it possible that another movie besides Mandalorian Grogu wins May? Can the Devil Wears Prada 2 beat Mando and Grogu? And if it does, what does that say about Star Wars?
I feel like, I know this might sound a little out there and maybe even blasphemous, but I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out when it comes to the Devil Wears Prada. It's got a huge following, and a lot of people that I talk to are excited for it. Heck, I'm a little excited for it because I like the first Devil Wears Prada.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, the first one was a good movie, like for sure. I saw a trailer today when I was at the doctor's office. So like I watched it and it didn't look good. It didn't look as good as the first one, I would say.
I don't know.
At least from the trailer.
I don't think it looks as good as the first one. Maybe things will be different. It depends, man. It depends. You never want a sequel just for the sake of making a sequel. I'm kind of
that's the Minions.
Exactly. How many Minions are you going to release?
Yeah, how many are they going to do? Like even when we were talking about it the other week, I'm like, remember I asked, how many is this? What number is this?
All right, let's keep going. Yeah. What up, Drew? How you feeling?
Hey, Drew.
So Brian, did you get my message asking if you wanted me to have me on talk when you talk about the 97 Kingdoms? I don't know when we're going to actually do it. Whenever we do it, I think it'll be more of a finale that we'll have some other people come on and talk about it right now. As of right now, I think it's going to be just do it that way.
Yeah.
So just a suggestion. Like we already did that. Yeah, we have that there.
Yeah. Check it. It's at the very, very end. It's a little phone. Little phone icon.
So I saw Crime 101 last week. It's very good. It's good. I don't know if it's very good, but it's probably just good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason I didn't get around to seeing it is because honestly, I kind of want to go see it with my mom and dad because all three of us really like heist movies like that, especially my dad. And plus, my mom just loves Chris Hemsworth. So,
right away, real quick. Best heist movie ever. Or your favorite heist movie, not best.
Oh.
Your favorite heist movie.
My favorite heist movie?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite heist movie?
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of other ones because right now the only one I can think of is that damn Magic one because that's the last one I saw.
Now You See Me.
Yeah, the Now You See Me, which
Not the Italian Job.
Italian. I was gonna say Italian Job might have been one of my better
The Italian
ones.
Job's a really good one. The
What
2001
about Fast
Ocean's
Furious?
11 is great.
Ocean's 11, 12.
Fast and Furious count. It's heist.
It was a heist. I mean, really.
Fast 5, yeah, for heist
Fast-
movie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they stole a freaking safe.
Oh,
you know what,
I had to Google a few.
You know what
The
I
Town.
find to be like a really,
What was
you know what I find to be a really underrated heist movie is the score.
The Score.
I've always really liked the score. Robert De Niro and Edward Norton.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good one.
Yeah, that was good. Point Break is another good one, but yeah, but The Town, hands down, like that one is
I'm gonna go Set It Off.
Oh,
And you know what? I didn't appreciate like when Set It Off came out when I was a kid, when I had no business watching that movie as a child. I didn't really. Me being young and naive was like, if they need money so badly, why don't they just get better jobs? And then as an adult, I'm like, I get it now. I get it.
That's not a choice.
I was an idiot as a kid.
So Dead Presidents.
Ooh, Dead Presidents is a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
President's a great
Like
one.
these are cold movies to me. You know, these are cult classics. These are great movies.
Does Baby Driver count?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Hey, does Avengers Endgame count?
absolutely.
It's a heist movie. It's a time heist.
Absolutely.
So-
The whole second act was the time heist, which is one of my favorite things about that movie.
Well,
It's total Ocean's 11.
Yes, it
Even-
counts.
Even the has
Yeah.
anyone listened to the commentary for Endgame?
Oh, I've listened to everything. You can
No.
do it. And
Yeah,
even the DVD commentary. Yeah,
Yeah, don't the Russos even like directly reference Ocean's 11?
yeah, 100%. It does. They do. They do.
Do they?
talk about it? Yeah.
Yeah, they directly, if
That's
memory
funny.
serves me correctly, they directly reference Ocean's 11 as inspiration for the time heist.
That's funny. Oh my god, I'm not even repeating that. Don't.
Heck, the first Ant-Man's a heist movie for sure.
I would say Ant-Man Rogue One would be a heist then at that point.
Rogue One's a heist movie.
Well,
So how's it going, VB
There it
Morris?
is.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you're
next
in
week.
here. Cannot wait to talk about Paradise. But I'm really Cross. I am so excited about Cross right now. I'm just, I'm in that
Yeah.
mode right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the first
The only thing that-
3 seasons were just
Sure.
straight fuego. They were so good.
Because yeah, see, like that's perfect for us because like it comes out on Wednesday and we get to talk about it on Thursday.
Yep.
Mhm.
With Paradise, it sucks because it comes out
it's
on
at
Monday,
8.
probably around 8 o'clock our time. Yeah, and then that's not enough time to watch 3 hours of shows before we go live. So, but maybe the week after that might be able to.
Mhm.
It should
It's
be
just
right,
one
'cause we're doing
episode.
One,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Drew says, question for everybody: which live action Spider-Man movie villain do you think had the worst design for me? I would say is Dane DeHaan and the Goblin.
Ooh, that was a bad one.
Yeah, he looked like Evil Ed from the original Fright Night.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, I'd say that's easily the worst character design. I think pretty much everything except that looked fine. I think
Rhino, Paul
Rhino's
Giamatti. Rhino was bad.
that was wait, like
It'd be-
him like pre-Rhino all tatted up, or like when he was in the mech suit.
When he was in the mech
The mech
suit,
suit.
like
Yeah.
all that stupid.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too over designed.
It looks
Yeah, for
terrible.
Rhino.
Yeah.
What's up,
And
Josh?
just even you could have cut that entire scene from the movie, or you could have cut him from the movie.
Rhino
um,
in Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the other character designs for all the other Spider-Man villains were pretty good, I thought. I didn't even mind the Electro look. I thought he
I'm
looked.
not sure.
I thought he looked okay. I think they improved it in No Way Home.
It's not the worst, but
no, it's way better than
not...
No Way Home. It's way better than No Way Home.
Yeah, because like even when he was powering up with the arc reactor, if you looked real close, it would only happen briefly, but he had like the electro traditional kind of like lightning bolts that would form up here and here.
Oh, yeah,
which was cool. I liked that, and I liked how they justified it by the energy in that universe being different. That was it was simplistic, and I was able to buy it.
I'm gonna go a little bit faster because we
gotta go. Yeah.
What's
Night of the Seven Kingdom.
I was like Night of the Seven Kingdom. Night of the Seven Kingdom was such a nice surprise. The fight is almost up there with the Battle of the Bastards. Only difference, I'd say, the emotional stakes of knowing the characters for years.
Yeah,
it was surprising as crap though. I was shocked.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about it.
Let's see, Paramount, Netflix shorter movie runs. I think they're going to do the full 45 days.
At least. So, if not longer.
If the Warner Brothers stockholders need to vote on it and they favor Netflix. So it's a dictator starting. I don't know. He's trying. He's putting things in place, and man, I don't know.
He's doing a lot of the same shit as another person did, in the 30s. I mean, bar for bar, man, it's scary.
I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Hunter?
What's going on?
So 45-day windows, internet short. It will be adjusted depending on the popularity. I do believe when Netflix, I hope Netflix buys Warner Bros., but I do believe that will be the beginning of the end of the movie theater experience.
You think so?
I do believe.
I don't
know. A decade from now, I don't think we're going to have the same thing. I actually believe that some of these, it might only be like 3 main movie theaters, and it's going to start drying up. And most movies might
there's
not
like only
go.
3 right now. Because right now it's what? Regal,
AMC, and
Cinemark.
What's the other one?
Maybe
you can do Cinemark. You can do Marcus. You can do
Marcus is up there.
Is Marcus nationwide yet?
I know it's different states. I just don't know if it's nationwide.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of real quick, the Chicago land area. This is old news. I don't know how I didn't know about it, but out in Bolingbrook, they're going to make a 70 millimeter IMAX screen.
Yeah, they said that.
Cool.
I didn't know about it. I was like, what am I? I didn't know about that. I found that out like last week or something. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So I was like, that's awesome. I'm super excited about that.
You know what theater? And I'm curious to see just how much it expands, but I'm so happy that they put one in the Chicagoland area, and I go from time to time just because I find it fun. I like going to Alamo.
Oh,
okay.
It might be closing.
I hope not. I really like
a lot of money.
The breakfast sandwiches are friggin' flame. But sometimes I even just go for the food. I'll go there to watch a movie and eat it.
If the dear leader doesn't like it, it won't get done. Yeah,
very much.
Said talking about Superman, it underperformed. That's why it was cut short.
That's what the CEO said. Under oath in front of Congress. So I mean, like I said,
there's such a quick turnaround now with movies arriving on digital.
That's because they don't have to share with the movie theaters. I mean, the problem is I have to share money with you, or I could do it right to the consumer, cut out the middleman, and be right with them, and I get my money immediately, and I don't have to share it with you. So they don't really care about records; they care about their money. So if that's what's better for them, that's what they're going to do.
Exactly,
and that's why I say in a decade, these things might change.
Yeah, and we're all old enough to remember when you know, it would take sometimes 6-7 months for a movie to come to be available to watch on home video. Heck, remember when Christmas movies, if they were released in December, they typically wouldn't be available on home video until the following holiday season for November.
That's true.
You know, now it's only a matter of weeks before it's on before we get a movie on digital. 28 years later, Bone Temple's going to be out tomorrow.
That's
and that
crazy.
came out what? How long ago? Not even 2 months ago.
That is
right?
nuts.
But then you look at something like, sorry, real quick, I was like, you look at something like Zootopia to the 16th, which is today, it made $1.2 million. Like it's crazy. Like Zootopia is still in theaters, still making money. like that's crazy. You know?
Is it really? What else is in theaters?
I mean, that's another thing. Yeah, there's nothing else to go again. But
yeah, you know,
especially kid movies. But
yeah, we're in that early year dry spell, right? That happens pretty much every January and February.
Super Bowls would have been a better time to drop. I agree. Keep on going quickly. James Gunn's Superman movie is still in theater after it when it goes to digital release. It was 84 days in theater, but it wasn't in the number of theaters they were doing, right?
Right.
Their theaters cut in down to 25% after, like, I think it was the 35 days.
Something like that. And then I know, like, once it's at home, or something, like once it has a digital release, I think that's when it's like considered done with theater. There's like some weird things that they go by, but yeah, like Zootopia, you can buy it at home right now. You can buy it, watch it at home, but people spend $1 million today to go see it in theaters. You know, so
it's the experience. I mean,
it's the experience.
It's have to go do something, you know. But what happens when it costs more money to go to a movie theater all the time? And that's the problem. The less movies that go into the theater, the more money they have to charge, and the worse off it's going to be because people are going to say, "I watch it at home."
Yep.
Yeah, because you know the costs. You know,
right now.
you're spending what, $50 more than.
Lawrence is right. Lawrence said he has AMC A-list, right? And the last thing he saw was 28 years later.
Yeah, I got a A-list Stubbs account. You know,
bro, I haven't seen a movie in like I went to the movie theater. I haven't gone to the movie theater in at least 3-4 weeks, man.
Yeah,
for me it was, I think 2 or 3. Send Help was the last one I saw 2 weeks ago. 3.
See, at least I have a reason why I can't go to the theater.
Yeah.
Although I think I do want to go this weekend to go see something, because I want to see Send Help. I want to see I wanted to see 20 Years Later. So
20 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna
get
there this week for Crime 101, and honestly, the more that I hear about good luck, have fun, don't die, I kind of want to see it now.
I want to see that. I'm hearing that's really good.
I'm hearing good things. And occasionally I like off kilter stuff like that, and Sam Rockwell makes everything better. So
cool. I'm gonna keep on going because I'm keep on trying to say it, but we keep on having to say that every time. Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four Superman was promoted everywhere last year. Those didn't perform well at the box office. That'd be crazy if they if Denver was proud to beat Star Wars. We're that far behind. Okay, if it was proud to, if the market is right, could be an event watch. I agree. I think my daughters are going to see it. My wife's going to see it. My wife is looking for Denver was proud too.
Yeah, I think it all boils down to how it's marketed. And
cast, people are going to love about the cast. Yeah, it doesn't look good, but nostalgia equals money.
Yeah. Like I said, hopefully it ends up being a good movie.
Kevin says the only concern with the Mandalorian Grogu, if it does underperform at the box office, Star Wars will put focus back on Disney Plus. Do you think that's going to happen? Man, I don't know. That's interesting.
Well, there's a good amount of Star Wars Disney Plus content anyway. I think at worst, which goes hand in hand with what they just said, maybe they'll just up it and do even more.
Heat might be the best heist movie. You guys are really good with that.
Oh, Heat's a good one.
Heat is awesome.
So, it's an Italian Job. Inside Man is really good too. Inside Man was phenomenal. I love that one. Ocean's 11, of course. So all three Ocean's 11. I don't like. Ocean's 11 was good. I don't really like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
I thought 12 was okay. 13 was a big improvement over it. Really, they could have Ocean's 11 could have just been it, really, if they wanted.
Dead presidents. So yes, it counts. In game. I'm sorry.
I mean, technically.
That is another one with Queen Latifah. Latifah. Bandits is good. Hey, I would set it off over anything. Oh, Queen Latifah made. Set it off was phenomenal. The Pink Panther. What up, Tony?
What's going on, Tony?
Tony says, "Don't judge me. I like Tower Heist."
There's no shame in liking Tower Heist. Tower Heist is fun.
It's fun.
Tower Heist is fun just on account of the cast. It
had a nice twist at the end. A nice little twist.
I agree with that. We got Josh in there. Fantastic, Josh. What's up, man?
Josh, what's going on, dude?
The Rhino is amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, Rhino was awful in Amazing Spider-Man. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's so lame.
Paul Giamatti just wanted to pay off his mortgage. That's it. I can't fault him for the 2 minutes of screen time he had. That was an easy.
Of course you're gonna say takers, Tony. Of course you're gonna say takers.
Takers.
It was a great series. Yeah, I agree. Can't get over the comb over Jamie Foxx. Yeah, with the comb over. That was so bad.
It was too much.
Yeah, about that.
It was too much. But they fixed that in No Way Home.
Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you 100%. Nationwide is by your side. What up, she? He says, please no. I hope not. I hope not. I really enjoy going to the theaters. I worry about it though. I mean, this is something I do. I'm an A-lister. I'm an A-lister, right? You know, you're an A-lister, Tank. I mean, we all
are.
All three of us
are.
A-listers.
Yeah. And this is what we do. But you look at it and the home theater experience is getting better and better. It's costing more and more money. You're going to price yourself out eventually. And if you could go direct to consumer and it costs less at home, not that I'm not saying movie theaters are going to be over. I just think that they were the biggest thing for movies. It's possible that they go away as the biggest thing for box office for movies making money. Maybe movies make more money direct to consumer now.
Yeah,
I mean they already do. It's just there's no way of gauging it like setting like kind of any kind of like standard or anything like that.
Just wait. This government will figure out a way to do it.
Charge tax them.
Studios need to make movies that are worth the price of tickets. A lot of them right now aren't worth the gamble. Now, this is interesting because Collector actually sent me a list that I wanted to talk about really quick. These are just the budgets of some of the movies and TV shows that come out. Okay?
Yeah.
So we got Lanterns, $160 million budget. House of the Dragon 3, Season 3, $160 million budget. Mandalorian Grogu, $166 million budget.
Oh, that's
Project Hail Mary, $175 million budget, which is crazy because there's really only like 5 people in that movie.
By the way, I'm still reading the book. I'm coming up on the halfway mark. Holy crap, this book is awesome now that I read more and more of it because
the more you get into it.
Yeah, I try to get through
about him remembering who he is and trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and then when you figure out what's happening.
And now that I'm getting further into it and getting more of a read, no pun intended, on it, like it's the way that it jumps back and forth, narrative wise is awesome. And I like how the scientific jargon isn't too over the top, but even to someone who's not into into like astronomy or science, it's still easy enough to follow, but it never talks down to you. So I'm really man, I hope not, especially as I get further into the book.
I think the book, people are gonna support it enough. It'll at worst it'll like do okay at worst. It'll do okay. I don't think it's gonna flop.
I don't think it'll flop. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Doom Messiah,
What else?
$220 million.
Okay.
Toy Story 5, $250 million. The Odyssey, $250 million. Probably had to
That's
hell
crazy.
those actors. Spider-Man Brand New Day, $275 million. And then everybody's in that damn movie.
Yeah.
Everybody's in that damn movie.
Yeah.
And Avengers
Brand New Day's
Doomsday,
gonna be awesome.
$450 million.
Holy shit.
I guarantee like a half is probably just
salaries.
Paying everybody. The salaries, yeah. Yeah.
Heck, paying Robert Downey Jr. to get him back, right?
That's a quarter of the salary right there. The Toy Story 5 and Odyssey
being the
same budget is crazy.
That's crazy work.
That is crazy.
Oh, man. And I think that Toy Story right now is very unassuming, coming out June 19th. Watch out.
Oh, yeah.
All the movies
that
are in June. You all need to watch out. And when I tell you, I keep on telling you guys, Supergirl has to watch out for Toy Story 5.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I'm telling you.
You know, no matter what we think about how Toy Story 5 is going to be, it's an undeniable fact that it's just going to make money by the truckloads.
Yep.
Truckloads, not truckload.
Between that Toy Story 5, Minions, the live action Moana, all happening within 2 weeks. That's before the Odyssey comes out the 17th. Within 2 weeks, all those movies come out.
Yep.
It's crazy. And Supergirl.
Yeah. Somebody said in chat, like, was it nostalgia equals money? I forgot who it was, but I mean, the Toy Story, Minions, like, that's gonna make money.
It's going to make money. You're right. I remember when I saw Return of the King in theaters, I waited for months to see on VHS.
That's awesome.
Zigmeister says, I can't wait for Mortal Kombat 2. It better be good. Look, as much as you wait what, an extra 9 months? It better be
7.
Good. Wasn't it? Didn't it come out? Wasn't it supposed to come out October?
It was supposed to come out in October. Now it's May.
October, November.
8th, I believe.
November to December. December to January. January to February. February to March. March to April. April to May. So that's 7. It's crazy.
7 months.
I just think the whole delay is a bad idea, and it's really bad timing, and I fear it's not going to work out as well as they think it will. They had the whole of October to themselves, that was a great time to put it out. I feel like it would have made a lot more sense than May. They're coming out during we've talked about it multiple times. I just feel like it might not work out as well as they think it will. But that said, I hope it's a good movie. I enjoyed the previous one enough. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was a fun watch, So I'm hoping this one's an improvement in terms of the fight scenes, and
I hated Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah,
so
and I get it. I get it.
Like you don't create a character when you have the best character in any game movie. Like you have Liu Kang is right there for you.
Liu Kang was right there. He was he was one of the cooler characters in the movie who deserved more focus. Kung Lao was amazing. Heck, if they're doing this whole you have to earn your right to participate in the tournament, just focus on friggin' Sonya, since she was the only one who didn't have the stupid dragon marking. The dragon marking Arcana thing was stupid.
It's gonna stink. What did you say? He said.
Yeah. It's catchphrase.
No, I get it. I hope it's not, because
come on, it's honest, so he thinks
it stinks.
I not, because I found the first one entertaining enough, but I hated Cole. I couldn't stand Cole. I hope I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in.
All right, what was it?
I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah, I hope they just get rid of him in this one 10 minutes in. Yeah,
This is interesting. So I'm surprised they're still making DVDs because of streaming. You know why they keep on making DVDs? Because of me. And take.
I just have a stack of DVDs I picked up.
Me.
Like I literally picked up
from today.
So yeah.
Black Cell, E-Man, Dogman.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. But then today, so I'm getting Predator in mail. But then, as my father-in-law was talking about Encounters of the Third Kind, so I'm like, I don't own it. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I'm like, oh, how much does it go for on Amazon? So I found it. The coolest fucking thing. I can't wait to get it. The box makes sounds and it lights up when you open it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, it's 4K, Blu-ray, and digital. I cannot wait to get it. I'm like, this is gonna be pretty sick. And it was only like $40, which, considering like some of these other movies are like 50. Fucking Deadpool was like 55.
Do you know have Deadpool and Wolverine have 3 copies of the Steelbook? I was just going through it. I was like, wait a minute.
The Wolverine one, have the Deadpool one.
I have 3. Well, I have 2 of the same one, and then
one. Yeah.
So you need a Yoda movie, not a Grogu movie. I don't know.
I don't know.
So we still
find a way to tie in Yoda.
Widows, Tower Heist. Wow, I think Captain America is the best superhero. I think he's a dude. He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero? You're not don't need to ask me because you know my favorite. Yeah. But who's your guys' favorite superhero in Marvel? So you can't go Green Lantern, Tank.
Spider-Man.
The biggest is Spider-Man. My favorite is Wolverine. That's my favorite. Like I have a whole shelf over here just of Wolverine. So, and because Spider-Man's so big, I got like a whole fucking shelf of Spider-Man just because it's hard not to have Spider-Man stuff, So.
You're right. So everyone's saying
Captain America's cool though.
I'm okay with Captain America. I don't hate him,
He's gotten better over time. He's not so one-dimensional anymore as he used to be.
I've always liked Thor more than I like Captain America. I always like Incredible Hulk more than I like Captain America. I always like Spider-Man more than I like Captain America. I think that's usually what, and of course I love Black Panther because Black Panther is for me is my GOAT. But and as far as the Avengers go, I always thought those ones were better. And Iron Man doesn't hold a candle to Captain America. Captain America is way better than Iron Man. I don't care what anyone else says. It's not even a good one, man.
And I think Captain America, especially in the context of the comics, I think it all boils down to the storylines and who's writing for him. I think he's only as good as the writing for him as a character.
Yeah.
I think my favorite.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not even sure which one is my favorite. I like the Steve Rogers Super Soldier storyline, like when he lost his when he lost the Super Soldier serum and he was like skinny Steve again. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
I don't remember that one.
It was like in the early 2010s.
See what happened to a book movie this weekend. Yeah, I think Project Hail Mary is different.
What book? Oh, was it which one? What Wuthering Heights?
Wuthering Heights, yeah. Which everyone says is great. I don't know.
I have no desire to see it.
Erica read the book and she's like, "Oh, these are horrible fucking people. Why do people like love?" I was like, "I have no." And she's like, "Yeah, the dude's like a horrible fucking guy," and everyone's like, "Oh, he's my dream dude." It was like, "No, he's a piece of shit." Like what? Like standard down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think Doom might flop. We'll see.
With the budget that high,
money on the kids. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall, 100%.
We got super chat.
Dude had a great run at 95.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah,
great actor.
We are so far.
We are so behind.
All right, yeah. So Storm, that's fire. I love Storm. Come on, man.
Did you read her the new comic book, like Earth's Mightiest Mutant or whatever it was?
You mean this one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I know you had that. Yeah, you had that cover
in my pocket, sitting here like, I got it. Bookmark that one.
Yeah, it was good. I'm interested to see where it
Where to go
goes.
with it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the idea of Storm having a daughter is gonna be interesting. So
Mhm.
I kind of like
Storm-
when they do new stuff like that with characters.
I'm gonna just jump through.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I saw Delta Dan in there. I saw Kyle. I always appreciate you guys coming in.
I was looking for
Nika.
Kal-El. That's the one person I just saw. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, Kyle's gonna say Superman, but
Of course.
Mhm.
So between Halloween counter programming for to Wicked for Good, they should have moved Mortal Kombat 2.
I think it's a
100%.
bad idea.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm. Especially with all the
Delta
other stuff that's
Dan.
coming out between April and the whole of May, and they're putting it out on May 8th. Mario Galaxy's still going to be going strong,
yeah,
and then there's
no,
a bunch of other
it's
stuff.
dead in the water.
It is. Let Warner Brothers find out the fucking folly of their decision.
In 10 years, they won't make DVDs anymore. Well, they barely use DVDs right now, but 4K.
Even that, because right now the only company that's really making movies is Sony, and
Sony.
it's to the point where like Disney sent all their physical media to be made by Sony. So it's a lot of companies are not bothering with it anymore, or they're giving it to other companies to like, oh, here, do this for us, because we don't want to be bothered with it. So what if Sony ever goes down for whatever reason, then that's just a ticking time bomb on when physical media is done.
The box that makes sounds and lights up when you open it. Sounds like my old girlfriend. I was like, oh my God.
Leave it to Kyle.
Physical media is forever. Streaming is just temporary. The problem is, I think that people are not going to push for physical media. I mean, we're one. Well, see, my problem is I want to have something.
Same.
I don't want people to tell me that I no longer can have this stuff, but people just don't care.
Yeah. I don't want physical media to die out. I still get it, I like having stuff too, like that. I don't always want to sure, the convenience of ordering something or downloading something is all well and good, but I don't always want to do it necessarily. A lot of physical media.
It's a Storm, Omega level, and beautiful. I hope the MCU does the X-Men well. Cast her well.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Like,
don't make me have to come in here and have my rants all over again. Why I need her to be a certain things, and how beautiful she's supposed to be, and how she's supposed to be Kenyan and all those. I don't have to do the rant anymore. We all know you. It's almost like you give me a soapbox every single time something like this happens, and I just stand on there and I tell you, Marvel is stupid. I hate them just all the time. But I agree. I think Storm's amazing. So there's Tamika in the building. Almost caught up, guys. Almost there. Brian, do you have the first issue of Spider-Man Noir comic? Because I'm looking that up and maybe going to go get it, but I didn't know if it was the right one yet. So it's on the 5th issue right now. Okay. So it's Spider-Man Noir, and it's okay.
It's good. Yeah, I got them all.
Yeah.
Is it only a mini series? Aren't they only doing 5?
I thought they were doing 6.
They're doing 6. Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun read.
Before we move away from that real quick,
okay.
Why are people being so effing stupid with this trailer? Right, it was a fun trailer. We enjoyed it. I know Last Relic, I thought it was like really, really great. It was fun. It was goofy. People are like, why is he wearing a jacket fighting crime? Isn't that hard? How is his hat staying on when he's web slinging? I was like,
are people stupid?
What? I'm like, this is why we can't have good things, man, because you do stupid shit like this. Like, who cares? It's Nicolas Cage.
It's Nicolas
who's way too old. Like,
that's the problem I have. I was a 70-year-old man getting down to Spider-Man stance. In the
I was like, I don't care. It looks cool. It's a fucking comic book. Like,
what happened to suspending disbelief? Everyone wants friggin' Christopher Nolan when it comes to like comic book, like what?
I mean, even Christopher Nolan, they were complaining about it's not time accurate. It's like, yeah, because time accurate for back then like looked like shit. Like, I want cool costumes. I don't want like them in the stupid ass like a steel tube looking. I was like, just shut up and enjoy what you're given, man. Like, who cares? Is it that big of a deal that the dude who's bitten by a radioactive spider is swinging around? Like.
Like, what do people want? I don't understand.
It's insane, man. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And I'm like going through like X. I need to like really get off of it.
Why are you still doing that, man? One thing
every so often I'll get a message.
I do it only for Daniel RPK and My Time to Shine Hello. That's literally the only reason I go to X.
I blame Chill. Because I still get all the notifications for Chillmonger, so like it always pops up and I click on it and then I start scrolling and I start seeing stupid shit. I was like, no.
I guess that's all the same ones for him. I just keep it moving.
yeah. I was like, it has nothing to do with Chill. He just brings me to the app and then the app is just stupid.
I just said no. So Storm with a New York accent will make Brian burn. Yeah, my head would literally just explode. Just go. Done. Can't do this anymore. So I'm glad found you guys live tonight. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Come back in later.
Thanks.
We're gonna still talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms, so that's gonna be fire.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about Paradise and Cross, so make sure you come back. We just started super late today, like super late.
100%. That's the problem I have. He's too old.
Yeah.
I don't like realism in my comic book movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I think the synopsis did say Ben Reilly in this. He's going to be like aged and past his prime. That's going to be a big plot point. So
this is interesting. He said they already took out the radioactive spider because in the 30s, radioactive wasn't around yet.
Yeah, I didn't read the comic, so I have no idea how he even gets his powers. Maybe it showed it in the trailer, but who cares? It's Spider-Man. It's like a different version of Spider-Man. It's like, but like if they make a go around, instead of radioactivity kind of stuff.
What happened to just suspending disbelief? Holy shit!
Yeah,
what the hell's wrong with people?
Nicolas Cage doesn't age. Yeah, I made it, Ryan. So I don't mind what I can take the movies and the comic book movies. I just like to enjoy the experience, good, bad, or in between. I respect that.
Yeah.
Tony, what's up? I like being able to own it, even if I don't subscribe to a particular platform. 100%. I want to own everything because I think platforms can get rid of stuff, and then I can't have it anymore. No, I'm never gonna let you.
They can also change things. Like if they don't like a certain part of the movie, they just can like edit it out, or with AI now, shit just fucking change whatever he said. The perfect example, Star Wars. Who shot first? Greedo or Han? And it changed like 4 times. Since it came out. So yeah. Also the worst edit ever. Like it looks so bad.
Yeah, he does. They better not say one word, but Miles comes in live action. Shut up and deal with it. They're going to complain. People are going to complain, and I don't care. Whatever. The kid, Miles Brown, I think his name from Blackish, has to be him. He has to be. I mean, he's what? I think he's Filipino, Mexican, and black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he is. I think something like that.
If they don't get someone who's actually Afro-Latino, at least someone who can pass as Afro-Latino.
That's the only thing I have. Like, you can't just be a regular black dude and just say, like, no, Afro-Latino is specific, and there's so much. That's so New York. So like you can't just go away from that, man.
Yeah.
We have to blame the MCU for bringing in all the people that aren't comic book fans into the universe. That's what's got Star Wars where it is now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, your profile pic is awesome. Celine Dion.
Yes, I know he's still Nicolas Cage, the greatest ever. I'm just saying he looks old as fuck in the trailer.
He does. You can tell it's a lot of makeup, some Botox and all that shit. So.
Okay. RDJ from my house. I was watching Tropic Thunder this weekend.
Oh yeah.
When he started reciting, was it the Jeffersons?
Oh yeah,
bro.
I think it was, yeah.
I was like this. I can't believe this. You couldn't do that now. You could not make Tropic Thunder right now. That's crazy.
Oh, people would lose their shit.
Oh yeah.
He owes someone money. Thank you for sure. The wife got me this shirt. It's a handful of years ago. Dude, it's fire.
It is pretty funny.
Face off. Two.
Face off too. My God.
The face.
If we get Nicolas Cage and John Travolta with all the plastic surgery, well, at least John Travolta definitely got some surgery done.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, he should get the surgery. That's what he should.
I mean, in the trailer, it looks like he got some Botox because things look tight where they shouldn't be tight. They look weird. You can tell when people get Botox
weekly. So I mean, everyone down the corner, down the around the corner, down the street, all got Botox. So
yeah.
Did you hear that Jack Black wants to make a second Tropic Thunder? Bro, there's no way.
Just leave it. Let it stand on its own.
So if Tropic Thunder came out today, there'll be riots in the street. I don't know. As much as I believe that, I'm just letting you know that your president does stuff all the time, and then not as many riots in the streets as you think there will be. Like, it's crazy the amount of things that he does, and it's I don't know.
Well, I know they've been talking about a spin-off for Tropic Thunder with Tom Cruise's character. They've been talking about that for like years at this point.
Yeah, they were talking about that for a good minute, and then it just kind of went dead in the water, which I would have loved to have seen, because if there's one absolute from that movie, one takeaway, Tom Cruise can be really funny when he wants to be.
Yeah,
you're right. When Kevin got in the black choir and started preaching the Jeffersons theme song, yes, Tank at the barbecue. Hashtag. It's not Tank can come to the barbecue. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Next season, I don't know. Since Disney acted fool and got rid of the original one. Man.
I think season 2 is gonna be okay, because he was like not Dave, was it? Beau DeMayo was already, at least in the writing of it, so.
The Kings and Queens episode I'm referring to, yep, I know exactly what you're saying. Tropic Thunder 2 is what this country needs.
I mean, maybe, man.
Not my president. I didn't know for him. Yeah, 100%. Bro, I was going around and I could tell. You can always tell who voted for Trump, because when they left real quietly.
There's a new rule. We don't call him Trump. We call him Cankles McTaco Tits.
That is a brand man's reference. That is not what I'm saying.
Cankles McTaco Tits.
Tell you already he been y'all late. Exactly. He was at the barbecue. He was at the cookout last week. What's wrong with y'all? Last year. Can't be doing this, man.
Oh, I just don't know that I don't know. I misread that. He's like, oh, I'm late.
No. Like, if you are late, it's funny. Oh, there you go, Mama Bear.
What's up, Jason? There you go.
Real quick. This one, Mama Bear. But Jason says, "Hey, Spoiler Kings, how's it going? I can't wait for Spider-Man 97. Please, the way it finished is such a bummer. Seriously. Also, Spectacular Spider-Man would be dope if they continue."
You know, they did do the
take either.
Spider-Man 94 miniseries, which the comic miniseries, but I'd love if they did if they brought back the animated series like they were doing X-Men 97. Do a Spider-Man 94 series. I'd be down for it.
Yeah.
Heck, bring back Spectacular Spider-Man, like you said.
Tony said, "Just not the last ventriloquist dummy look." Oh man, there you go, Brandon. I know you're watching, saying what you're saying. Yeah, no, not me. I ain't. I'm not getting black bagged and grabbed by a black hand. Yeah, no, not me.
Cankles like taco tits.
That is not spoiler. That's not Spoiler Kings. That is a brand man, Brandon. No.
Velveeta Voldemort.
Tank got an apron and special sauce at this point. 100%. He got Tank be bringing up his own barbecue sauce. He got his own sauce. He be coming in with the bottle and it has a picture of him on the bottle. I'm telling you, man, y'all don't even know. Tank puts the mustard. He puts the mustard on the ribs and the dry rub. When he comes in and we let him rub it down. He got this, man. This man be doing it, y'all. We know, man.
It's funny when you say it, because I actually had ribs with somebody. Like a Gale. He is. Oh man. But I was it somebody, I don't want to say who, but he had made some ribs and I'm like, man, these are like really dry, you know? And I saw what he did. I'm like, oh, you didn't put any mustard or anything, or like brown mustard or anything? He's like, oh no. I was like, is that not a thing? I was like, did you not know? I thought I was going crazy for a second.
Look, first off, y'all don't understand. Tank Hunt, he grew up around 90% Puerto Rican people. All right, I'm just gonna like at his school, everywhere he was. Come on, guys, come y'all just don't know. And then he has to deal with me. Come on, man.
Good deal.
All right, look, we've done enough. Let's start talking about Night of the Seven Kingdoms, because
yes, yeah.
That's fun. I love you guys' comments, man. Honestly,
yeah, you guys are fun. Kyle's always awesome. Oh, all right. I don't think I have a freaking. I don't think I ever made it back before.
It's worth it now. All of a sudden,
I know, right?
This show is worth it.
Is it too late? Might be too late. There's only one more week left.
So, do you think that we get a second season of this?
Oh yeah.
I thought that.
Did they announce it yet?
I think they announced it.
Googling it and I hadn't seen.
After the last 3 episodes, especially, I'd absolutely love a second season. I'd be all for it.
I'll be disappointed if it didn't do it. Honestly,
holy.
Yeah, it says HBO is officially renewed for a second season.
Expected to premiere in 2027.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I've been pleasantly surprised.
The film is season 2 now, Tamika.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's how you do it. You don't wait 2 years. Severance.
Yeah, because if you wait friggin' 2 years, you have an Aang situation where the little kid suddenly becomes 35 with kids and a pension.
Sorry guys, I gotta laugh. This is hilarious. When the Beastie Boys starts playing, Tank has Into the Barbecue. You gotta fight for the right. Oh, that's funny.
And then, so just a quick story. So I don't know if anybody sees this scar I have right here. It's kind of faded, but little scar right here. I got it from jumping on the bed to listening to Beastie Boys as a kid.
That's awesome.
I fell off, landing on the corner of a fish tank that my uncle had just in the corner, and then yeah. So yeah, I do love the Beastie Boys. brought the brisket.
You guys are awesome. You didn't because I had brisket today. I was so happy to eat my brisket finally.
I think I had some yesterday. Oh, yeah, I love a good brisket.
Did you guys hear how long we have to wait for the final season of House of Dragons?
Jeez.
Tank did fight for his right to party. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, this Scar, man, just the stories everyone always told me, like, because I come walking out of the room and my parents were there, my grandmother was watching me, and it's just bloody mess. It's on the face, so it's just blood everywhere. On I don't even remember how old I was, but it had to been like 7-ish around there. And then took me to the ER, and then my mom, like, I don't remember. So she had told me when because when you get stitches, they put like this like cover over you, and this like hole. So I had this thing over my face with the hole, and my mom was so embarrassed because she said I was saying curse words that she never even heard before, and she was like, she was so embarrassed. You have this 7-year-old she said like it took like 8 doctors and nurses to hold me down, and I'm just cursing up a storm, like, don't ever touch me, this cursing. My mom was like embarrassed, and my uncle's laughing his ass.
That's hilarious. So when I was 6, I jumped on the bike in the house. I haven't learned how to ride a bike. My dad went to go. He put training wheels because I'd never been on the bike before, right? So he went upstairs to go get a wrench to tighten up the training wheels. I saw him on there, saw training wheels. I jump on the bike. I'm riding around, not realize I don't know how to ride, and literally fall right on cinder block.
Oh,
back of my head. Ooh. I got 16 stitches in the back of my head. Blood everywhere. Holding the things. In my mind, I'm holding my scalp together.
Like your brain in.
Yeah, but it's like it's about this big, right in the back of my head. And so I get there, and I am screaming, and I punched one doctor straight in the jaw. And I remember one doctor, because my dad was in the room, he said, "Look, if you don't do this, we're going to go arrest your dad." And I'm like, "You're going to do what?" And I did some of the dumbest stuff ever. They literally had to hold me down. They had to hold me down to give me stitches. I got 16 stitches, and it took about 20 minutes. It was bad. Yeah. And I was little. I was little. I was like a little short, fat kid. Yeah.
That kid strength, man. It comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, we can go on for you guys. Yeah, you ever do the 6-hour ribs?
No, I want to do a snake charcoal for brisket, like where you lay down the charcoal and the charcoal like snakes around, and then it takes like 6 or 8 hours or whatever. I want to do that for the brisket. I want to try.
So I did a pork shoulder that I did I put it in at 8 p.m. and cooked all night, and I got up about 10 or 11, and I took it out. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
probably one of the best.
Falls off at that point.
Oh my goodness, it was stupid.
Yeah, I had the cone of shame.
When they had my kidney surgery, they had a thing inside you. When you had to pull it out, they call it wow. You call the nurse wow.
Oh man.
Yeah. Said, man, follow with training wheels is crazy. Yes, it is. It's funny because I have to always explain the training wheels weren't tightened up on it yet, but I fell on it with a bike that had training wheels on it. Just the training wheels flipped up. Kind of like, and I kept that bike.
Yeah, moved around.
I kept the bike. I don't care.
Yeah.
100%. All right, let's go do this Night 7 Kingdoms because it's already
30. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no trailer, so
unless you want to watch the Night 7 Kingdoms episode 6 trailer,
I wouldn't mind. We could do that after.
We can do that.
Because I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that one yet.
It's a quickie, but it's a goodie.
Yeah, we could talk about it and watch it. All right, yeah, let's get into it because I know I told these guys, but I feel like shit. Like, and not because of my knee either. I mean, that's there, but yeah. So I'm trying to hold it all together. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about this episode. What was it called? I think it was called. Wasn't it called Mother? Right? I think.
Man, I don't remember. I'm on it and still can't
remember. In the nature of the mother, or in the name of the mother. I'm sorry.
In the name of the mother.
In the name of the mother.
That's exactly what it was.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Let's talk about this show. All right. What is up, Pokemon Spoiler Kings? My name is St. Kramer, Brian the Grizzly over here, Brandman over here, and we're going to talk about the latest episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, episode 5, In the Name of the Mother. So this is the moment we were waiting for all of last week. Last week we were just like, it's coming, this big fight, this big battle's coming, and yeah, we got the fight. We got a flashback scene, which was interesting as well. But yeah, we'll start with Brandman. What you think about the episode 5?
Man, talk about an episode that didn't pull any punches in terms of the violent factor, how visceral it was. Probably even my favorite. It was probably my my favorite. I think it was the most well acted episode. I think a point of really shining was the flashback scenes with the child actors. The child actors they've gotten for not just Egg, but for young Dunk and the girl Rafe were very, very top notch.
Yeah.
I think that how it fleshed out Dunk, because it's easy to write off Dunk as just kind of like a lunkhead kind of oaf. It gave him more depth, both in the flashbacks and the present scenes. I think it really added some stakes, if there weren't any already.
What's up, Al?
What's going on?
Al.
Hey, what's going on, stranger? Yeah,
she was awesome.
She stole that entire scene that they were in. Oh my god,
the flashback scene. Yeah. She was dominating those flashbacks.
Am I wrong? I didn't want to see her neck. I was like, no. Let them find a way to bring her back in this story.
Same.
Yeah, I think I don't do well with dog murder or child murder. So when that happened, I was like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah.
But yeah, and man, the last couple of seconds had me going like, "Holy crap! What the hell's going to happen next? What do we do now? Where are we about to go from here?" So it's going to really be interesting to see where they go with Dunk, the way things ended with him.
Yeah,
very, very invested in this episode. That final duel, I was like, come on, Dunk, get up. What are you doing? Get up. Come on. So yeah, I'm
you
like
and Egg screaming.
Yeah.
Get up, sir.
Yeah. Terrific episode. Just all around. Yeah,
okay.
this surprised by how much I like this show.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Brian? What you think about the episode?
Man, the flashback was so phenomenal. Oh my goodness. I hated those guys, and I wanted them to be killed so badly. And then seeing young Dunk, after being stabbed in the calf, follow. Oh, dude, that hit me. Like he just followed him and followed him and followed him. Dude, it was crazy to see it. And then we get to the actual battle, and man, Dunk was just out of his league, but he's just a big mother effer. That's just what it comes down to. He's huge, and he has so much fight in him. And literally, when he came up he did his Undertaker thing. That's basically what he did. He's dead. Out of nowhere, everyone's like, "Well, he's dead." They were ready to blow the horn and all this stuff, and then he just sits up and bruh. And I felt like, is it Darren or which one? what's his name? The prince.
The one that he was fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren, I think.
I think it's Darren. Yeah, I think it's Darren. And
Darren.
Darren, he saw him. He was like, man, it's like he was trying to give him everything he could. It was obvious that he was way more skilled, but you cannot teach heart in size. And he's starting to dunk the tall. He should be starting to dunk the professional wrestler or the football player. That's what he was. And you're going against a little guy who think he got this stuff. And though he cheated and did all this stuff, I wanted him to kill him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how far his life would be over if you killed him, I guess, because you wouldn't. No one's going to sit there and let you just kill a prince of the throne. But it was just phenomenal. And then the ending.
The ending, dude.
That his brother did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a feeling when they did kind of like that slow kind of like zoom, right? Wait a second. We're gonna see something in his back, or he's gonna turn around and then we're like, holy crap.
Those would be blood, but his skull was missing.
I saw it was Brian's injury as a kid falling off the hidden cylinder box.
I'm thinking I'm holding my thing together. I got hole. 16 inches. He literally is walking around saying, I got a little injury. Can you help me take it off? And the rest of the skull just comes out.
Did anyone else watch that scene and like clutch the back of their head?
100%.
It was so like just being in the medical field, I already knew. I was like, oh, because they're like, oh, we can't take off your helmet. I was like, oh, he's done. I wasn't sure what happened, but I figured it was some kind of crushing thing. And then I was surprised they showed it, and then they showed it, and you're just like, you know. I was like, how did he even get it off? Like,
it almost reminded me of that reveal in Breaking Bad when Gus Fring got half of his face blown off and you like slowly see the other side of it. It kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was interesting for sure.
I mean, how many times did Dunk get stabbed?
Oh my God. The dude Swiss cheese right now. I mean, right off the bat, he gets stabbed, and then he just keeps poking him with his sword a bunch of times. Yeah.
I mean, he just kept on going. Like, he just kept on stabbing him. I'm like, come on, what's going on? And then Baylor took one hit with a mace to the back of the head. Dead? Bro, craziness.
Yeah. Yeah. But, oh, excuse me. Sorry. I wasn't surprised because I know when we were talking about it last week, I'm like, I think Baylor was gonna die because he's the next in line, right? So and then you're putting yourself out there with your family members who want that spot, specifically your brother, and his son. Like you're putting a huge target on your back, and for it to be his brother was interesting because now I kind of want to see next week what is his brother's reaction, because when Baylor said it, he's like, oh, well, he's pretty strong with that mace, he's pretty, like, he wasn't like angry or anything, he's just like, it is what it is,
almost matter of fact.
Yeah. So but I know his brother was kind of upset, it was like, you're gonna go against my son. So yeah, Baylor had his son's armor. Ooh, did he? Yeah, it was too small for him. Okay. That's interesting.
Really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did hear the blood drip. You heard like just a pool of blood. It's like, oh, yeah.
I wonder what would have happened if he would have kept the helmet on.
I think eventually he probably would have died, right? Just not as quick. Because I'm assuming the helmet, the big divot in the back was keeping everything in there.
Exactly, in there. So like what if it would have not lost his blood, would have eventually healed? What would have happened?
Yeah. I don't know if that would have healed.
you would die from steel poisoning. So like
something. Yeah, but yeah. But anything else from you?
No, I think this is just a phenomenal episode. I loved the way they did this, and I'm enjoying this more than I am any of any of the dragons, any of honestly the last 3 seasons of Game of Thrones. I'm liking this more.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this more than like you said too, Brian. The last 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, definitely the previous season of House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I like how focused it is on just the now, just telling one story. It doesn't feel like, and I hope I'm not getting ahead of myself with this statement, but it feels like it's going to be a contained story that could lend itself to another season rather than just being one big trailer for the following season, which you want to do anyway. So yeah, I was surprised. I was all ready to be all whatever about this show.
Yeah. I mean, even the first 2 episodes we were kind of like about, but now it's just and I believe this episode has the top 5 or 3 ratings for any Game of Thrones show. So you're talking about at this point 3 different shows, and this is already 5 episodes in. It's ranked one of the best Game of Thrones episodes in the entire universe. That's crazy. That's crazy, you know, and
the story that we didn't want, man. Story that no one asked for this, and guess what? We should have.
Wrong.
Yeah. And Collector was right. Collector movie man, he was telling us from the beginning.
He was 100%.
I can admit when I'm wrong, I was all ready to write this off. You know, nothing about the trailer initially did anything for me. Like I said, the first episode or 2, I was kind of meh, and then it started getting traction for me around the 3rd, and I feel like they stepped their game up with each episode since.
That kid playing the egg.
Oh, he's great.
He's the MVP of the show as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Did you guys feel that connection? Even when he said, "Give me my lance," whatever. The anger, obviously, that the Duncan still had for Egg was there. But there's still something like there's love almost there.
Like the love,
you can feel the love in there, and you better be here when I get back. There's just something about all this conversation, and I can't wait for you guys to see this trailer for the next episode because I have some more questions to ask you guys.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was like interesting, like you said, where he's like, "You better be here when I come back." And he goes, "Or I'm gonna get the dogs after you." And then he like woofs, So I was like, "Oh, come on, man!" Like this kid, like I think genuinely like looks up to Duncan as like a morally good person, And then even at the end of the episode, when Baylor was like, like I need good men. The kingdom needs good men, and it's like, because that's who he is. He's a good man. Even when he was a little boy, he was like, what if my mom comes back? That broke my effing heart, man. It's like, I know she's dead, but what if she comes back? I was like, damn, this, and it's just like, he's always wishful thinking, always like, what if the good thing happened?
When he told her, "I love you."
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, and she was like, "Well, we're leaving. I'm leaving." And I was like, that's such a adult thing to have to deal with, bro. I'm leaving, so you better come with me. Like, well, guess I had to come with you.
Yeah. Dunk is the big brother egg, which he had exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. I heard the spoilers and stuff like that. So,
but you shouldn't be asking a little kid about this stuff. Come on. Man.
But also there's not gonna be a lot of spoilers because you already know the story. So if you go back and watch Game of Thrones, there's a part Joffrey talks about Duncan the Tall to Jaime, and it's like, hey, Duncan did all this cool shit. What you do? So so like if you want to really there's it's a prequel, so it's like, how much can you really spoil when you know the ending? So, and then they already kind of told you the ending in episode, was it the last week with the fortune teller?
4.
Or was it 4?
5. It was 5. No, this is 5. So
this is 5. So it's 4. Yeah. So there you go. They already told you what's gonna happen with them.
And now you want to know how's it going to get there. That's the question.
Yeah, now it's the journey, which I think is more fun, specifically for a Game of Thrones show. Is we don't have to worry about the not knowing how it ends, because like House of Dragon, we know how it ends. This show, we know how it ends, so at least no one has to pretend and guess and like well, Bran's gonna be king. You're like, what? So stupid. It does kind of put like an icky, like I'm not happy about any of the Game of Thrones shit, because I'm like, all these Targaryens, I was like, none of it matters, because a fucking Stark gets the crap.
Is it crazy that so it'll be Egg is the great grandfather of Snow?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. Because Danny and John were aunt and uncle, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is Danny's great grandfather or great great grandfather, something like that. So
can you imagine what would have happened if Baylor didn't do this with Dunk?
Yeah, I mean, Dunk would probably died. Like, no one else was going to stand up for him, because no one else was going to go against the Targaryen. So yeah, Dunk would have died. Game over.
How would that would affect the Egg?
Yeah.
What would happen in all the Games of Thrones would have changed. This was like a momentous event, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a great show, a great episode, man. Such a great episode. It's so different from other Game of Thrones stuff, because I think of the main characters, because of Duncan and Egg, where Egg is still young, so he's still the innocence of a child, kind of, but he understands his family, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But Duncan just being this dude who's just all about honor in this world where everyone sucks,
Mm-hmm.
So it feels very different from all the other Game of Thrones stuff, which is one of the reasons why I really like this show. Yeah, because he could have killed him. He could have killed was it Darren? He could have. He had every right to. They're on the battlefield. Could have done it. Could have kept bashing his face in.
Yep.
But no, like, and it was, the first thing he did was like
Aryan Targaryen.
Is it Aryan? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just he's a good person, and it's so opposite of the show.
It is, and it's uplifting a little bit and hopeful, and you hope to see what happens with Duncan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And same with you, Brian. Yeah. Only one that told us is gonna be good. But but I didn't want to bring this up because before we get into the finale, because Collector has what he heard was that they wanted 15 seasons. So George R. wants to write 15 novella stories, where Duncan has actually stopped writing Windsor Winter. Yeah. Because they want to get into it. He wants to get the next novella out. Yeah. And I don't know if it was Collector or if it was somebody else, but from what somebody had told me was they want to do 3 to 5 seasons, Dunk as a boy. So now, then 3 to 5 more seasons with him becoming a king, and then 3 to 5 seasons with the end of their lives. So I was like, that'd be cool. I mean, that'd be kind of interesting, but.
And then it's too much.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Wishful thinking from the show writer, I'm sure, showrunner, but that's a lot.
2.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And honestly,
Even
5
then.
is what you want to do. Really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick, let's get some of these other comments real quick, and then we'll get into this trailer. Delta Dan said, his son's armor, and he knew he had the King's Guard, couldn't touch him because he was. Yep. So he thought he was good. The only one that could really get him
It's his
was family.
Yeah.
So
He didn't have to worry about his nephew because his nephew was going after Dunk. So there's literally his brother. That's it.
Yep. Which sucks because it seems like alternative motive. I don't like it.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, because he's next in line. He goes, well, if you die, I become king. You know, so
let's just watch the trailer.
Yeah. They did a great job. Good subject. I believe it was rated top episode in all of Game of Thrones. Oh, it was the top episode?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Some good stuff. Yeah, the kid actor already did it. Yeah, Dunk, the brother you wish he had. We didn't know Dunk survived Summer Hall though. I guess to make Brienne. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, super fun episode.
Thank you.
Just overall, it's great episode. I'm just so pissed we're only getting one more.
I know it feels wrong.
Yeah, it feels out of place for something like Game of Thrones. We're used to hour-long episodes, 10-ish episodes, a season, and I mean we're getting 30 minutes and only 6.
I mean it was 42.
This one was a little bit longer than normal, but
yeah, I agree, Delta Dan. We know George R. Martin is not going to finish these books. Come on.
Yeah.
You know the truth, guys. You all know the truth. He ain't gonna finish none of this stuff. Come on, bro.
Yeah. We saw Sir Arlen save Dunk too. We saw a few people saved him. Like
he had to
came over and helped him out a little bit.
How many times are you gonna get stabbed? Stab. Like, man, you Jason? You keep on walking towards me.
Yeah. So I'll say he'll finish the novellas, but won't finish the Winds of Winter. I mean, the novellas are probably a lot shorter, I'm assuming, because of what they are, where all of the Game of Thrones books are like, what, 4 inches thick minimum.
So 15 of them is almost like doing that. It's like finishing 2 of those books. I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah. He just needs to get like some kind of like ghostwriter or something. Freaking hire a Stephen King at this point, man. Like Stephen King
AI.
Comes up with AI. Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be AI.
I mean,
watch.
The way the show ended seemed like AI. I was like, then Arya does what she did, and you're like, why? And then Bran becomes king. You're like, what? It's so stupid. Oh man. All right. You guys got anything else before we get into the trailer?
Nope. Just want to see the trailer
on my end.
Yeah. Cool. Let's check out this trailer for the final episode of the season, and then I know Brian said you got some things to talk about.
Taylor fought for me. He gave his fucking life.
Your prince fought for you against men sworn to protect him. He risked nothing.
You had in him to be a great king. Why would the gods take him and leave you?
I've wondered the same.
There's a war coming. We could be a force, you and I.
Sir Duncan, Prince Maekar demands a word.
My youngest son seems to have grown fond of you, sir. It is time he was a squire. And he tells me he will serve no knight but you.
Will you have him? Beg your pardon, Lord. But I think I'm done with princes.
Maybe you're not the knight I thought you were.
Okay. See, I thought his brother that was in the fight was next in line, but there's another brother because we didn't meet him, right?
The older
brother.
Yeah, we did. The older one that was drunk that lost him.
Oh yeah.
He
didn't come. Mm-hmm.
He could have said the truth. He could have said the truth at the beginning and stopped all this stuff. He's the real villain. You know those shows that say who's the real villain of the show? It's the older brother who could have had Duncan the first time.
Yeah. Okay. Bring that down. That looks good.
You know,
I mean,
I'm excited, but what the hell's going to happen then?
Mm-hmm.
That was my question. What happens next after looking at this? It sorry. It shows you just enough. And if you were invested in the episode like us, you're waiting to see how all the loose ends that they just implied get tied up next week. So I think it showed us all that we needed.
Yeah.
Is it possible what we just saw is like the first 10 minutes?
It could be.
Yeah. Because it's still going to get into a lot of Baylor's son is next after him. Okay. Yeah, because I can see him, Dunk being upset, and then people, a lot of the Targaryens being mad.
No, I actually think the opposite. I think that the Targaryens are not going to be mad because he didn't kill him. He could have killed him, and I think that's what he's going to say. I know you could have killed my son, but you gave him a chance.
No, I think they're gonna be mad at him because of Baylor. Because it seems like they're, he's blaming himself for Baylor's death, and I'm sure a lot of other people are probably like,
Targaryens are mad at him. I think they're not mad. I think they're happy that he's gone because they moves them up on the line. I think the realm would be upset with him. The people, because Baylor seemed to be a good person, a great leader, and now you get caught with all these terrible people. Well, now it's gonna be a civil war, and that's probably how everyone dies. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that looks good. But I'm kind of curious because I get why Dunk is like, yeah, I'm good with Targaryens right now. I'm good with princes, and I'm gonna go sit over here for a little while and not deal with all this shit. But he got exactly what he wanted. He's like, oh, what if I fight for a great house like the House Targaryen? He's like, there you go, man. So you got what you wanted. But Dunk, Egg warned him. He goes, why would you want that? That it might not be as great as you think it is.
But it also might be great. So he asked, so he wants Egg to be his squire. So how does that work? How is that going to work as Egg moves up the ranks? Like, when does he stop being his squire?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
when he stops being his squire and becomes his boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, he becomes king and he knights him and says, you're my head of the whatever, my best friend, the person I trust the most. And that has to be cool because now the person that you trust the most is the person who's actually the most trustworthy because he's done everything for you since you're a little kid. That connection is going to be interesting. And you think about the rise of power that Dunk's going to have that's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
but where does this show end?
That's how it finishes. But
what's this season end? What do you think is going to happen in this season?
What you think, B?
Yeah, because it's like after this latest episode, where do you even go?
Yeah.
And we saw this little preview. We know what the problems are. So where does it end?
Yeah. I mean, I think it ends with Egg and Dunk being a team.
I feel like that's the one absolute.
Yeah.
That they'll kind of patch things up and be on good terms again.
Yeah. Or because we got the flashback when Dunk was following his the night he became a squire too. What if something similar happens with Dunk rides off, but Egg kind of follows them, and
that's what already
a little
happened. But that's what already happened.
True. Yeah,
because that's how everything worked with Dunk and Egg before.
Yeah. But Egg was a little bit more direct. He goes, "No, I'm gonna be your squire." He's like, "I don't need one." Nah, I'm gonna be your squire.
Yeah, but
Egg was way more.
Like he followed him, and he didn't know he was even behind him for all that time.
Yeah. That is true. I don't know. Either
would you
Yeah.
be shocked? Would you guys be shocked if at the end of the episode,
no spoilers.
yeah, no, I don't want to know, but at the end of the episode, that Dunk rides off without Egg,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go season 2 when they come back, he comes back around. But the fact that Dunk literally leaves and says, "No, I can't do this right now."
Mm-hmm.
What if he follows the dragon show, the girl?
Oh, and like kind of goes follow her.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. Yeah, because then at least that gives a good purpose for season 2, where Egg is like, I need you, you need me, kind of thing. So season 2 will be more of them, rekindling their kind of this, brother kind of
Like
relationship.
Dunk goes off, and then they get you get a letter from the king requesting you to come back again.
Yeah. So Mama Bear says he replaces Egg with so Egg like Egg, because he has like a bald head, so it's an egg. So he finds a kid named Bacon who is like in a house fire or something.
Oh, that's bad. I thought you could.
Brian got it super late.
That's so bad. I thought you were gonna say like you remember when the other kid's head got cut off, and you saw the pig.
Mm-hmm.
Snorting all over. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that was a good bacon. That's a good bacon.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it most likely I think it'll end like how you said. It'll be them going separate ways, but season 2 will be them coming back together. That'll make more sense. But it is interesting how his what was it, his son, or the dad, the new prince in line, it was like, hey, go let my son be your squire, or does the king order him? He's like, hey, I'm next in line, like, you want to stay at night, then I order you to do this, that kind of thing. I don't know.
The fact that he requested it, he didn't demand it. Would you find in your heart that you could do that? Was very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, and it showed even respect to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he also knows that all this was caused by his son, and he owes Dunk that respect. And he could have stopped it himself. And he might even say, I could have saved my brother just by not standing behind my son.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to be really sad. I think he's really hurt by the loss of his brother.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
To the point where he might not even forgive himself. I can't forgive myself for doing what happened. So,
yeah. But we'll finish off. Said kind of crazy. Duncan's night teacher was singing in Dothraki, or however you spell that. Dunk's was he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because I was like, oh, he's speaking a different language, but I was like, yeah, that was Dothraki. I like that. That is interesting. Kind of get more into that.
All this does is make you really interested in find out what the next week's going to be, and to the point where I'm upset. There's Monday.
You gotta wait a whole week.
How dare you?
Yeah.
We have to wait now.
Yeah, but yeah, this was a great episode, super great episode. We didn't even get into like the sound and the visuals, like the POV through the helmet, the sound where it was like, this is what like Dunk was hearing, where everything's like muffled and you don't hear anything. I love when they do stuff like that.
He broke his eardrum, so you figure he broke his eardrum through all the hits and everything.
It added to the tension, you know, and just the it felt more immersive of the situation that Dunk was in.
Yeah.
The way that it was shot, and the audio was incredible. That was just yet another thing that I really liked about this episode. Just how I know earlier I had used the word visceral, and exactly what you mentioned, Tank. I think that added to the visceral nature of this episode.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll finish there. We got some excellent. It was definitely. Oh wait, man, we're about to finish.
Yeah, like you left. Get out of here.
No, I'm just opening the window because it's so hot.
Okay.
Here.
I was like, wait. Best episode 100%. It was awesome for sure. Yeah, what was it like? Was it Sheed? They said it was the highest rated
of all Game of Thrones episodes.
Yeah. Because I saw this morning it was in like the top 5 or top 3 or something like that. But I mean, even last week's episode was like super highly ranked.
That's what I'm saying. Like these last 2 episodes have been phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, let's finish things off, and then we'll get into some of the other stuff. Because I know Collector brought up another Game of Thrones spinoff. So, but cool. Yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us on the replay, talking about this penultimate episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And we're gonna be back here next Monday talking about the finale. And then kind of review the entire season as a whole. But yeah, we are super excited to see what happens next week and see where it goes and how it sets up season 2, because they are already got that they're filming
now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be talking about that as well. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we talk about the final episode next week and future Game of Thrones stuff, because we still got House of Dragon coming out as well. But we appreciate all you guys in the live chat. We want you guys to stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. All right. What's that? Promise not to make woo sounds when you open the window. Woo! What did you hear? What was that? That's funny. The show was so fire.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure there's so much more stuff.
This was a huge surprise. Yeah. It's good. I like being surprised, especially when I think something is going to be underwhelming.
So that's well. Yeah. It's going to cost way less. Way less. I mean, the CGI is probably
it's just horses.
Not even on the. Is there even any CGI? I'm sure there's some, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of it was practical.
It's all, a lot of it
looked like it was
practical.
Yeah.
Dare I say that compared to a lot of the Game of Thrones content that we're used to, I kind of like this because it is so simplistic and smaller in scope, in scale.
Yeah,
and it's focused on telling a smaller story. I kind of like that. It's a good break from some of the the other Game of Thrones content that we're used to.
Yeah,
it's a nice departure.
Yeah,
was there something interesting that when you saw the knight? So young Dunk, when he had the knight that fell on the horse that fell on the knight. And they're trying to pull him from underneath the horse.
That would be Stark.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I would not be a Targaryen. No, my mom bears 100%. I would probably be a Stark. Like, 1, I like it cold, just that alone. And then 2 is like, man, just let me live up here. Don't bother me with all your bullshit. 100%. Oh man, I saw what Akers was like. Oh, that tank needs a squire. I'm like, yeah, I got 2 of them. I'm sleeping right now. That whole scene with the beginning of it. Well, we didn't even get into that. Was when the episode started, it was all cool, everything, and then he gets hit. And then it cuts
blacks out.
Flashback. Yeah. Which I'm like, is this all gonna be flashback? I was like really disappointed. I'm like, this is gonna suck. But the flashback was great. it didn't last the entire episode, and then we still got the big finale at the end. So I was like, it was done perfectly, where the flashback kind of showed the heart and the will that Dunk has, even as a kid, you know, but also like kind-heartedness that he has, you know, and then you know the finale, but yeah, when
also
he
all the pain he's been through, everything he's loved, always almost the same type of situation. Like if he didn't save the girl, she would have died just like Rafe.
Yes, and now it makes more sense on why he's so, you know, like oh, I have to stop this, I have to save them, you know.
But I wasn't able to save Rafe the first time, so this is my chance. Saving her was just about saving her. It was about saving Rafe at the same time.
Yeah,
that was phenomenal.
Yeah, and I forgot which of the guys said it, but when he was telling Baylor was he goes, "Oh, your mother must have been around because no one fights as hard as like somebody who had, like no mother's love or something like that." You know, and Baylor looked at him like, "What?" And then you find out with Dunk, you know, losing his mom and shit like that. So I was like, "Oh man, that just hit a little bit more different." Man. You know, it was kind of like a joke kind of thing, and then it turned real. You're like, "That sucks." Yeah, but that scene where he was like, he was gonna kill, you know, choke out the knight or the soldier, you know, because it was like the right thing to do. He's like, he's gonna die, and then she's like, "No, we can get money," you know. So it was just like, it shows like how he's like, "No, I'm gonna do the right thing," you know. And she's like, "Well, I want the money thing." So yeah, that Brian Dothraki. I'm struggling to place Brandon. I don't know. You think? Well, do you think you would be a Dothraki?
Me? No.
Yeah. I don't know.
No. I don't know.
I mean, if you just dye your hair gray or white, you'd be
white?
Valerian.
Valerian, exactly. With the dreads and everything, got it all.
I really don't know if you want to be Valerian. They all die at some point. So
I'll be.
But I was gonna say, like,
get out of there. That's what I want.
Yeah, like I want to live. That's one of my biggest disappointments in House of Dragon is there's no magic. There's the dragons, which I think they're compensating for a lot of the magical, mythical shit. But I was like, there's no, like, the Valerians were supposed to be like these magical steel workers, you know, like, oh, that's Valerian steel. And people are like, oh my God. You know, now it's like, they're just dudes doing political shit like everyone else. You know, it was like, I was expecting a lot more magic in House of Dragon because in Game of Thrones, they talked about how magical it was back then. You know, there was wizards and shit and everything magical. And I'm like, there was more magic in Game of Thrones.
But they're trying to show that it wasn't ever magic.
But the thing is, like, there was magic in the Game of Thrones. So if this universe is having a lot of magic, because you have like the many-faced god, you know, so you have people like literally shape-shifting and shit. You know, like, you know, Bran is, you know, Professor X, you know, basically, you know, and you know, it's like there's a lot of magic in that show, you know. And then you're like, they were talking about back then, there was a lot. They was like, oh, you should have seen it back then. And then we were here, and there was like it's cool. I like the dragons and stuff like that, like badass. But I want more, you know, like the Red Queen, or not the Red Queen, the Witch Queen, whatever, the Red Witch. I can't think of her name. You know, like she was doing crazy shit. You know, like, yeah. So only disappointment. Oh, was that? Brian with white hair would look like a gem swap store.
Oh man,
yeah, because you already got the long dreads. Like, yeah, you just get them white. The Valerian. But yeah, that's the only bad thing. They all dead.
I want to be dead. Yeah, exactly.
Brand man, I don't know.
Me neither. I have no idea. No
I don't know where you would fit.
Yeah.
Make a George R. R. Martin biopic.
It will never get
They
finished.
did. Yeah, they did in South Park. They did in South Park. Here's about the floppy wieners.
Oh my God. Come on. You gotta get that. You didn't play it?
George R. Martin.
Well,
because wants more magic. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Since Brandman doesn't believe in he doesn't have a heart. He's it's cold as ice. He could be the Ice King, the Night King. I mean,
the Night King. That's what
I'll take it.
Gonna destroy humanity.
Every time I think of the Night King, I'm like, how badass was that scene when Jon Snow is going away in the boat, and then the Night King just like lifts up his arms, and then all the dead that they just had this giant battle are all his soldiers now. And because it's also like I'm raising the dead, but also like, what now, bitch? It was like it was the coolest, man. It was the coolest scene, and then just completely gets poo-pooed on by Arya, like, surprise. Like, what? What? So stupid.
Man.
So stupid. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. I always forget that one. We have that one. But, all right. Oh, man. I'm like completely like,
hey, we're out,
around.
guys. We're done. This is gonna be a shorter night. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Love you guys, everything you've done, but this has gotta be one of those days.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to go to bed, man. My neck. I don't know if anybody knows. I'm not really like turning my neck because my neck hurts. So I'm like turning like this. Yeah.
The body's gonna start breaking down your last week off of work.
I know, right? Yeah. Says I would not want to be a Targaryen because they all just want to kill each other. On top of that, maybe they'll be.
They're the very definition of toxic, and that's putting it lightly.
Yeah,
that's being kind to them.
Yeah, Starks are the only ones that are like mostly well, like they well moral. Like the morals are good. And that's why Ned died. No, I just forget about the incest. Yeah,
I'm trying to.
So he said,
gross.
Can't be using his van outside your house.
Oh,
oh man. Yeah. They'll never finish the George R. R. Martin biopic.
That's what I said. It'll never end.
It'll never end. We're still going. Oh man, but yeah, I know. Collector said there was another spin-off that they were talking about doing like from like hundreds of years ago,
400 to 500 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. Do you guys want another one?
Spin-offs do you think we'll get
until people stop using it? Yeah.
Yeah, they stop getting views, then they'll stop. But right now they're 2 for 2 for spin-offs. So yeah.
I am very disappointed that there's only 6 episodes. More and more, I'm just getting more and more upset.
Yeah.
I'll give them this about the 6 episodes angle. Hats off to them for knowing when enough is enough for the story that they want to tell. Granted, I'd sit through 3 or 4 more episodes because I'm liking it more and more with each episode, but if they think 6 is enough to tell the contained story they want to tell, then I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe something like this is why it's doing better. Is besides like the first 2 episodes, which were set up, which going back and looking at it now, it's like it was setting up everything. So I never hated them anyway. But imagine if you dragged each episode out to an hour and then you give us 10 episodes. That's a lot of filler, and then the story is really focused on the 2 people, like House of Dragon, you have at least 2 families, and then those families, you have all the other things going on. Game of Thrones, there was dozens of stories you got to follow. So this being 6 episodes and 30 minutes, maybe that's part of the reason why people are liking it. It's just fast paced, small. Yeah. I don't know.
Let me read this. So,
what you got?
A Night of Seven Kingdoms showrunner Ira Parker revealed that he would love to do 12 to 15 seasons as A Night of Seven Kingdoms. The Game of Thrones spinoff will take into account real time with 3 batches, 4 to 5 seasons spread out over 30 years with 10-year intervals between them. It'll be a major undertaking. While it will be exciting to always have a beloved Prince of Westeros and charismatic characters like Duncan Egg to go back over 30 years, there's a key problem with that could impact the Game of Thrones spinoffs. HBO will undergo a serious risk of losing audiences' interest in 10-year breaks between the new batches of seasons. So Game of Thrones season 8 left a sour taste in fans' mouth. House of Dragon had a phenomenal first season, but season 2 was divisive and shows the viewership decrease. According to Warner Brothers Discovery, the House of the Dragon season 2 finale's 8.9 million came in lower than season 1's 9.3 million. If slightly decreases happen over all seasons, imagine what happened over 10 years.
Yeah. And 10 years in between seasons. So imagine you're talking about 20 years by the time you get into season the third batch or whatever they want to call it. Yeah. That's well and fine, but you also gotta, the dude who's playing Dunk is 29 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, hey, you want to do this when you're 60? It's like, oh, yeah.
He said, I won't be 60, I'll be 59.
Yeah. But yeah, even the kid, he's a child actor right now.
Yeah,
you're gonna tell him hey, in 20 years, do you still want to act? How many child actors are I'm done. I made my money. Just leave me alone.
Can you imagine signing a contract that says every 10 years you got to come out of retirement to come do this?
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just recast with an older person. The guy who plays Dunk can probably stay as Dunk.
We can recast? Who knew that? Who knew?
Yeah, who knew that? I said it. Oh man. But yeah. Check is a check though. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But you got 10 years in between working jobs.
Yeah, how much money is this kid getting? Where so was it 5 years after filming? Is he just working at a grocery store? And then goes back on HBO.
I said, I'll be back in 5 years.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll finish off with this. It was supposed to be about the first Targaryen and him conquering Valerian and marrying his sister wives. Okay. That's not the worst. Is that the one with supposed to be Henry Cavill? Or that's what they're saying?
I don't know if I want that. But then again, I didn't want this. So I'm just going to hold my mouth. And just hold my tongue and just wait and see what they do.
See what happens. Oh, a rom-com spinoff. That would be funny. Jon Snow, north of the wall. He finds another new wife. Yeah. It says it's best when you keep it in the Targaryen. Yeah.
Let them do it. I'm okay with that. Let them do it.
Let them figure it out. All right. But yeah, I think I know I'm done, man.
Yeah.
I can't
we
spent
right
now.
It's past midnight and we're spent. And I said 13-hour day. So
yeah. All right. But yeah, we'll definitely be back on Thursday. Cross for sure.
We can jump on early. If Mandalorian and Grogu comes on tomorrow, we should jump on, especially because I'm
good.
I'm not doing tomorrow. We're not doing the football show.
There you go. Yeah, we could definitely jump on and just knock out that trailer, talk about it, and do a short 1 hour.
1 hour.
That's why I'm like, 30 minutes. Yeah. Never 30 minutes.
You gotta say 20 minutes to try to get there.
Yeah, even then. 2 hours later. All right. But yeah, let's get out of here. We appreciate all you guys coming in. I appreciate the super chat from VB Morris. Thank you so much with the super chat. And Mama Bear almost coming up to 24 months, almost 2 years as a member.
That's
Dang.
awesome.
She's just amazing. It's just everything about her is amazing. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, appreciate it. Hey, no more football. Take a little break.
Take 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Take 2 weeks
Take
off.
a little break.
Yeah. I'm excited for
Doctor
baseball in a couple months, month and a half.
Yeah, damn, that's soon. But yeah, we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Collector, Tamika, She, Delta. Did you get the package, Delta Dan? You should have got it by now. It's been at least a week since I sent it out. But yeah, Mama Bear, always appreciate you. Ace. Yeah, always appreciate Ace. Hopefully everything's going good. I know you said last week last week everything was going good.
Yeah, they say everything all the infections gone, and he's doing really well. So that was phenomenal for us to hear. And
good news.
It's good that the prayers are going through and it actualized. So yeah.
Yep. But cool. Let's get out of here. We will see you guys for sure Thursday, probably tomorrow if this trailer drops. But yep. Oh, you haven't gotten it yet? Damn. Okay, I'll look at the tracking. You should have gotten it by now. All right. I'll let you know. All right. Let's get out of here. Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
My man.
Good news.
That's great.
And on a good high note. But cool. We will see you guys probably tomorrow, for sure Thursday. But later.
Good night, everyone.